Today we've got some team gameplay with friends. We're playing with Racing Mechelen and CeruleanAttacke. No idea if I said those names right. Okay, let's have a look at the first game. We're still rocking the Boomdozer setup from yesterday's video. So we're going to focus on disruption and heavy attack. Not worry too much if we get taken out, so we've already got our first kill. And concentrating on swapping between giant and normal mode. So getting used to moving around quickly and then hitting with the heavy damage. Because I've got human teammates, I don't have to worry about them rushing the opponents one at a time and getting themselves taken out. So I'm not in any sort of race, I can just concentrate on playing effectively. Okay, looks like Racing's pushing forward now, so I'm going to move up and try and support a little bit with those heavy hits, and Racing gets taken out. That's our first loss, so we're doing a good job here at 6 kills to 1, 7 now. So there we go, we see the power of the knockback and we get another kill, very nice. So we just need this one more kill. Oh, and the opponent throwing a shield up just in time to save themselves. Unless we can knock them back into the water, we just need to wait a few seconds. And there we go, we get the kill. So first game, GG. Okay, we're into the dungeon now. Both of my teammates have Revonics, so this should be a fairly easy game for us. Okay, we're spawning in the middle, so we can just run straight to that teleporter and get up onto that pillar and start doing some heavy damage from that vantage point. So hit the aura, hit the giant mode, and now we just need to hit someone. Missing a lot there, teammates moving around and taking position. So now we're holding this pillar well, and then we've got attack on the other side of the battlefield, disrupting the opponents. So we're fighting at a bit of a distance here, so accuracy might not be as good as we like, and as you can see we're missing a lot. So as they start advancing on us, we should get the hits in, and yep, there we go, we're getting kills, we're getting the knockback, defending that pillar really well. And now we're in complete control of our side of the battlefield. So another wave incoming, let's see if we can defend them, and we get taken out by that dragon power on that CS50 Titan. And with just one kill to go, we can rely on our teammates to just keep our opponents under the cosh. We'll get a heavy knockback there, but we don't go into the water, thankfully. And there we go, our teammates finish off our opponents, another victory. It definitely shines more in close quarters. The deep jungle seems like a really good map to use this on. I've not tried Old Town yet, surprisingly. I've not spawned into that map, but sooner or later we should land on it. The bridge in the middle provides a natural choke point, so we're going to try and hold against advances over that. And just keep an eye on the mini-map, just in case anyone tries to come up our left flank and we need to defend from that angle. So someone making it across to our side now, getting the hit with a knockback. They've survived on 1 HP, that's the jolt power, so need to try and hit them again and struggle in like the speed of that jolt. But there they get taken out, so doing a really good job of holding the line here. The opponents haven't managed to break through and break us, so nice easy victory here. We're 8-1, so not really any sort of resistance in this match. Should be a nice easy victory, and like feeling very comfortable with the Boomdozer at the moment. Back in the deep jungle, this is definitely my favourite map to use the Boomdozer on so far. Okay, so same strategy, watching the bridge and also keeping an eye on the mini-map just in case someone tries to flank us. So as you can see, movement speed's really great in normal mode, 17 is good, and there's a Revonics on the other side, and now we're getting flanked, so I've got to turn around, and thanks to the aura and giant mode we take that person down. So now we just need to re-establish this line. We've got one coming across, but they've got low health. 2 more sneaking over, so we just need to try and take them out. A little bit hairy, but we managed to repel that push. So we're at 5-1, so we've got a nice buffer. Hopefully this shouldn't be too difficult. So the left flank is getting attacked by 2 now. So drop the aura, take one person out. Teammates take care of the other, so now just turn to try and take out the 3rd person, but they're already dead from a zombie. So another nice easy sweep. Just need the one more kill, and there we get it. Okay, we're in the ancient ruins now. I might try running and teleporting to the other side of the battlefield and disrupting my opponents that way. Bit of a suicide mission, but it doesn't matter because then we can come back in with that Ultra Select, which is perfectly suited for this kind of map. So let's jump across and then just see if we can do some damage before we die. So there we get 1 kill before we're taken out, but we also disrupt them, which should give my teammates positional advantage. And as you can see, we're 2-2, 3-2 now. So shouldn't be too difficult to finish this off. We've got that brilliant range and accuracy, which is perfectly suited for the long lines of sight on ancient ruins. Okay, looks like we've got some zombies on our side, on the other side of the battlefield, so we just need to push forward and finish off our opponents, who should be overwhelmed by numbers. And very quickly getting these kills in. Again, not much of a challenge. And there we go, another victory. Back into the dungeon now, so we're going to try that exact same strategy of trying to run up the left hand pillar and hold it unless we spawn on the right hand side, which we don't. No opposing with Onyx, but there is an opposing Nitro Blaster, so that's just something to be aware of. That's got that same ricocheting ability. So straight off the bat we got the first kill in, and now we'll get the second. So a bit more accuracy when my opponents aren't running around the place. Funny that, isn't it? Okay, we're spawning zombies, and attack is forward using that brain saw, so really menacing the opponents up. And then obviously we've got that Dreadbolt on the battlefield, just giving us a crazy amount of advantage. And managing to get the kill there. Opponent just not moving, so I don't know if they're AFK or stuck on the scenery or what. But we're just ripping through these guys now. And again, you see the power of that brain saw. Fantastic. Right, it's enough 3v3. Let's try some pinball. Okay, so we've got the same team and we're still rocking the same setup. I may at some point try out the healing bar in pinball on the Boomdozer, but for now I'm going to stick with that damage boost aura because it doesn't just help me, it helps everyone. And I'm not looking to survive so much as I am just kind of hold a position and do some heavy damage. So we have got, like, when we're in giant mode, that hammer does seem to be getting in the way a bit, so I just need to be aware of that and try not to get bashed by it too many times. And when you're in giant mode, you're quite susceptible to being hit by like the pinball and swinging hammers and stuff, so just something to be aware of. You don't move very quickly, but as you can see, you do take out opponents quickly, so you know, each hit doing some serious heavy damage there. Aura's back up, so we drop that again and just try and hold this position. Once again, zombies are kind of running around the place. They do get in the way of line of sight a bit, but it doesn't matter really. The worst thing about the zombies is when they pick up the tokens and then just carry them to the opponent's side of the battlefield. That can get annoying, but doesn't seem to be happening in this situation, thankfully. So doing a really good job of holding the centre. We've really clogged up their side of the battlefield with zombies now, and still getting some decent knockback. Not sure if there's any human opponents on the opposing side, but if they are, they should really be taking out some of these zombies because they just can't live with all running around. Although they did still manage to get a few shots in, surprisingly, with a little lack of line of sight. And they take out our token carrier, but I'm there to pick it up, and bonk, I get hit by the hammer. That was daft, wasn't it? Alright, so we're going to come back in with the Ultra Select, and this should be easy pickings now because we've got that accuracy and that range. I'm spawning with no tokens, so I'm just going to rush the front, and I'm basically going to try and make my opponents concentrate fire on me. So very much playing that tank role, getting a couple of kills in there as well, and just stopping the opponents from actually hitting the token carriers. Doing a very effective job there and allowing the timer to run down. Didn't even die in the process. Very good. Even though it's not my usual playstyle, I am enjoying using the Boomdozer. It's big, it's heavy, it's fun, and having that bonus damage from the double crusher just makes it extra dominating. Okay, we've started in the centre, so we're going to run up, drop that aura, hit the big mode, and then just try and lay down some heavy fire on this incoming wave. And that's all three of them down. Oh no, one's still up, but not for long. So second wave incoming, there's a ghoul grinder there, didn't get anywhere near the middle. and then the third player holding back a little bit with that, I think that's the Sky Blaze he's rocking. Okay, oh, and we get taken out by a level 15 Echo. I've not seen an Echo for ages, that's nostalgic. Okay, so we're in sniping mode now, and we need to try and retake control of that side of the battlefield. Our opponents are clumping together, which is a bad idea when Racing's running around with the Revonics. So the Ricochet will just do a load of bonus damage, and their push quickly collapses, and now the centre of the battlefield is ours. So we just need to wait for a few more tokens to drop and just concentrate on holding positional advantage. So opponents coming in dribs and drabs, which is making it very, very easy to take them out quickly. And you can see the opponents getting stunned by the ricocheting darts of the Revonics there. So you see Racing crossing to my side of the battlefield with that Revonics, and then we've got attack coming in from the other side with the Revonics. So now the opponent's really under the cosh. I've only got the one token, so I don't need to worry too much about my own survival. I can concentrate on just laying down fire and trying to do as much damage as I can. Yeah, I've got one of the 10 tokens, but don't need to worry that much. We're at 11 now, so it's moot, and there we go, a nice easy victory for us. So one of my teammates, CeruleanAttacke, hope I'm saying that right, somebody who was not on my friends list before this set of games, so a brand new person I'm playing with him, obviously friended them during this session. Always good to add new people, so if you see this person in any of your games, drop them a friend request and add them to your games as well, because they're active and they're playing well, and doing some like nasty damage with that brain saw. So not being so accurate at this distance, and also having a zombie running around isn't helping too much. So I get taken out by that double punch, so we're loading back in with the Ultra Strike. And we have to heal up immediately after taking a pretty big hit there. But we're back in control now. We're managing to take out that Megalodon and that third person. So wave collapsed, and now the enemy not respawning. So they'll be coming in dribs and drabs. Already taken out all 3 of their lives. So it should be a while before they're all spawning back in a coordinated manner. And it's just giving us the ability to hold the centre and pick these tokens up, so we only need 3 more for the victory. And that's another wave cleared. Zombies running all over the place. At this point they're just getting in the way, but it doesn't matter. We've got full control over this battlefield, and opponents trying and failing to push upon us can't get through the meat wave of zombies. And just have a look at that mini-map if you haven't. There's just blue dots all over the place. You can see as the reds fall, they just turn into blues, and yeah, we'll completely swarm the place. So zombie apocalypse up in here for our opponents, and they end without any of them on the battlefield. Beautiful. I've honestly spent so long leveling up this Boomdozer that I'm probably going to make a few different videos playing with it, just to really get the hang of it, because what started off as something as, oh, I'll level that up and make a quick video, just turned into a months-long project. So yeah, to put all that effort in, I feel like it warrants more than just one showcase video. Plus, it does absolutely crazy damage, even if its survivability isn't great. Just the fact that I can just like smash people for most of their health in one shot and send them flying is good. Oh right, okay, so we've got an opponent running around with a Revonics, so they need to be the primary target, lest that they take us out. That Revonics could very much cause us a problem if we're not careful. Although it appears it already is down. I was worried after the Boomdozer didn't kill it that they might have recovered the health with it being level 15, but they did not manage to. So we've got that same player with the zombie skin coming in again. They're using that dragon power, which is making it quite hard to actually hit them, and that 2 blaster. So we take them out, but not without taking a load of damage in the process. So now we're back on our starting spot, and once again, that same player coming in, this time with the ghoul grinder. So we don't want them to get too close to us because they will heal. So hopefully like a trusty shot. Unfortunately they get taken out from behind, so they're using that sneak attack. Very, very smart. So now I've got to come in with my emergency blaster just while I wait for those other ones to respawn. So just trying to do a bit of damage here. the opponent not even paying any attention to me whatsoever. My other blasters should have cooled down now, so I'm not worried about survival, so I'm just going to head forward, and it looks like our teammates have got the token, so now I just need to interfere as much as possible. So I'm going to spawn back in with that Boomdozer and see what I can do. And that Revonix is up on us, so we need to try and take that out. I'm getting stunned. Get a really good hit on there, just need one more. Oh, and they've got the shield. When you've got the Revonix with the shield against the Boomdozer's got very little chance. They managed to steal all the tokens and they take that countdown to 0. So taking our first defeat there, but very good game. And the power of the Revonix just shining through. I mean, both of my teammates have their own Revonix, but even that wasn't enough for us to secure the victory. Just managing to run in, snap those tokens, and doing what I do so often is you wait until the countdown hits the moment where you know your shield will last to 0, then you hit your shield, and as long as you don't fall in the hole, you're guaranteed a win at that point. Okay, so holding the middle well here, we've got the aura going for us, which is also coming in with some teammate bonus damage. So good that the teammates are also making the most of that. Get taken down by the 2 there, so we're going to come in with the Ultra Select and just going for those long lines of sight. Both teams rush in the middle, so I'm concentrating heavy fire. Managed to take 2 of them out, so we win that little exchange. And now we've comfortably taken control of the centre of the battlefield. My teammate drops all the tokens, so I've got position to go pick those up. Need to just move back to our side of the battlefield and maintain line of sight. Catch a little stray off the pinball there, but it's okay. We've got the healing bar if we need it. Meanwhile, we've got the opponents now spawning in dribs and drabs, so we've not got all 3 on the battlefield at the same time for very long, which is very, very helpful for maintaining positional advantage. So they're just running forward into the meat grinder, suggesting we've got at least a couple of bots on the other side, if not all bots. Although one of their teams seems to be playing better than the other 2. Can't really tell which because of the distance. But yeah, one of them seems to be playing a bit better. I assume it's that person, although I don't know who's playing with a shockwave, but hey, they took me out, so I can't really say anything, can I? Right, so I'm going to just rush forward now. I've not got any tokens. The countdown is on, so I'm just going to be a menace, try and disrupt the opponents, and just stop them from taking out our teammates, which we do with success. I want to know what regular Boomdozer players think of my Boomdozer gameplay. Am I playing the same way you do? Am I making some stupid mistakes? Or do you think I've got this down? Like, if you play with the Boomdozer, leave me some tips and tricks in the comments, and I might even try and feature those on some future videos. Okay, we've been sneak attacked on the minimap, so we drop out of giant mode and we're just using the environment basically to our advantage. So we managed to take that person out, and now we've regained control of our side of the battlefield. So that sneak attack there with that Stego Smash, it's always fun for knocking your opponents really high into the sky, but in terms of actual damage, it's not that great of a blaster really. Certainly not something I've ever had an interest in myself. Right, so we've got Boomdozer on Boomdozer here. We see that the opposing Boomdozer did not last very long. I believe after they went giant mode, they got yeeted by the hammer, which, as I said earlier, is a problem. And just as I'm saying that, I get yeeted by a pinball, so now we're in sniper mode. 2 opponents in the middle, but we're holding the tokens. Third has spawned in, but they've not even made it forward, and their teammates have been taken out. So that wave completely collapses, and now they're spawning back in. Really struggling to take any positional advantage whatsoever. Their movement makes it look like it's pretty obviously bots, so they're not kind of strategizing to any effect. Although if you're one player with 2 bots on your team, it's going to look like that anyway. So the Boomdozer coming back in already there. We managed to take them out, although they did knock us into the air. And then the Stego Smash yeeting us into the sky. Doesn't matter, I've not got the tokens, so I get to just be a menace. Get taken out at the end, and it doesn't matter, we got the victory. So I might try a few different configurations with this Boomdozer. At the moment, this setup's working for me. The 5 being that emergency backup blasters, just ensuring that the respawns coming around quicker when I need them. But it might be a case of going back to the cyclone shop and getting that increase in damage rate. That might actually help. With the Boomdozer only having a 1 second reload time, it's really not that bad. Although its priming speed at 0.1 seconds isn't bad either. Right, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon for another one. Thanks for watching. Baby, loaded up with foam dots, ready to take